How you guys doing? Super. Happy midweek to you all. You guys are um so amazing. You guys are welcome. So, how's your day been? My day has been so fantabulous. Today we'll be talking about the causes of domestic violence in marriages and relationship in general. Diaspora, Africa, in China, India, name it. So we'll be deliberating on the causes and the reasons why abusers need to take control of themselves. An abuser can be a man, it can also be a woman. So when we talk about domestic violence, a lot of people, they always look at the women. They think it's only women that is being abused in their relationship or in their marriages. That's not true. The majority of them are women. There are some women also that abuse the men. So don't forget that. So according to the UK law, let's listen and learn to unlearn and relearn what domestic violence actually is. According to the UK definition of domestic violence is any incident or pattern of incidents of controlling, coercive, threatening behavior, violence or abuse between those aged 16. Mind you, in the UK, 16 is officially an adult age. Once you are 16, you are categorized as an adult to an extent, or over, who are or have been intimate partners or family members, regardless of gender or sexuality. So you see it. That's how it goes. So that's the definition of domestic abuse according to the UK definition. So you can see that when you are in any type of relationship where you are being threatened, you don't have to be physically abused before you can think or before you can know that you are in a domestic abuse or domestic violence relationship or in marriage. When you are being threatened, when you perceive a threatening behavior or a controlling, coercive behavior, these are all abuse. Thank you for coming, John. Please, as you call me, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And don't forget also, according to research, people are more likely to become abusive if they have witnessed or experienced being abused themselves. So that can tell you the reason why a lot of Africans are being abused, because from the environment where we come from, most people, I won't generalize now, but most people have witnessed one form of abuse or the other. You understand? And they themselves have equally been abused. So but when we talk about marriages and relationship, key factors to being abused or getting abused are: number one, anger management issues. A lot of people have anger management issues. They haven't dealt with their anger, so they need to do something about it. You get it? So when you have anger issues, it's not nice. You have to go for therapy, support group where they can be able to support you, or you help yourself with YouTube, help yourself with platforms that are educative, read books, work on your anger, because until you deal with it, I pray it won't put you in trouble one day. Because a lot of people in relationship have anger issues. It's not only the men, but majority of men have anger issues. Women as well. So another factor that can lead to domestic abuse, we are talking about the causes of domestic violence in relationship and in marriage. Jealousy is one of them. A lot of partners, they are jealous once they see you with somebody else, even if you are just talking or you are not even into any other relationship, you are not even thinking about it, they will be forming jealousy. And through jealousy, if you don't know how to talk, it will lead to violence, because a lot of them, when people are having the tendency of getting jealous, they can be quick with their hands, and it's not acceptable in the Western world. Though Africans, we don't care. But now, a majority of us, we know the right thing, so we care. So that's why there are a lot of chaos in relationship and marriages pertaining to the Africans. So also, low self-esteem can also be a cause of domestic violence. If you ask me, I will tell you, a lot of partners, they have so low self-esteem. When you are down, they kind of appreciate you. But when they see that you are moved past them in anything, they are no more supportive. Instead, they will become jealous. It will not lead them to low self-esteem. Salve, thank you for coming. As you call me, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Sovi, thank you so much. Where are you watching me from? God bless you. I appreciate. And some of these partners, they'll become inferior. They'll be feeling inferior. It's not that they are inferior. They'll be feeling like that because they have low self-esteem. They are not being... Hey, Mega, thank you for coming. As you call me, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you, whoever did, who gave me that thumbs up. God bless you. I really appreciate. So, a lot of partners, both men and women, we are not gender-based at this moment. Some women can be feeling inferior in their relationship, and some men as well. But when a lot of men feel inferior or having low self-esteem or having jealousy or anger issues, all these are the causes of domestic violence. And there are still a lot, but these are the ones that I'm able to remember. If you remember any, you can just put it on the comment section and we'll talk about it. And also, don't forget cultural beliefs that they have, that men, these men, especially men, have the right to control their partners. This also is another cause of domestic violence, because when somebody think that they have the monopoly over another person, they will be playing God. Thank you for coming, Sister Sophia. I appreciate. Thank you for the thumbs up. God bless you. So this is where we'll be deliberating on more today, especially when it comes to our African and Asia brothers and sisters. Because culturally, men believe that they have the right. You see the way I'm saying it? It's not that it's being given to them. They have the belief, because of the culture, that they have the right to control their partner. So that's why if the woman is not doing what they ask them to do, they become angry. All these things that I've just labeled, that I've just numbered, they become that in 1 minute, in 1 day. They'll become angry, they'll become jealous, they'll be having a low self-esteem on themselves, they'll be feeling inferior because they feel that they have the right to control you as a woman. So I don't know, guys, do you think this is right, culturally or no culture? For me, everybody, we are human beings. Nobody have monopoly over any other person, because nobody is God. You understand? And also, don't forget about personality disorder or psychological disorder is also one of the causes of domestic violence, because a lot of people, they go through mental health problem. They don't check themselves. They don't attend any support group. They don't go to meet therapy. They don't go for therapy. They are not into any psychological treatment. They are just there. So immediately you provoke them, that you will not see the madness in them. So these days, if you ask me, I would say before people start getting married, they should be a test that should be put forward also, that people should be trying to test the mental capacity of their partner, both men and women, because you never can know. Because these days, when you hear of people getting married and getting them partners being sliced in the fridge for, I don't know what they want to use them for, in the freezer. So that one alone will tell you that that person have a personality disorder, or he's psychologically not fit. But because people dress properly, makeup, with suits, shoes, smell nice, you think nothing is wrong with them. No, wait until something happens, then you will know. And also, don't also forget that there are also learned behavior, because when you grow up from a family whereby the parents have witnessed or experiencing domestic violence, there's every tendency that when that person become an adult, he or she will also witness it. So learn behavior from growing up in a family where domestic violence was accepted, because a lot of us, we don't know better, especially those of us that come from Africa. We think that domestic violence is one of those things. A lot of women accept it. You allow your man to hit you whenever they like. You thinking you are being submissive, or you don't want to leave your marriage. You want to be the good wife. He say, no, no, no. Until you put these men into their right places, they won't know the right thing to do. So when a child grow up in that type of environment, he or she will be feeling that it's normal. It's a normal thing to accept abuse, which is not. So we don't have to train our kids that way. And that's why when you start having children, it's better for you to move out of where domestic abuse is being practiced, where there are so many noises, where there are violence, where children cannot grow up properly. You have to move out of there, because things that they see, it can affect them when they become an adult, because a lot of us still don't realize this, and it's happening. That's why there are a lot of problems these days. And getting out of emotional abuse, connect with, you need a therapist, as I said before, or you join a support group, because you can't do it on your own. It's difficult. It's like me telling you to get out of depression. It's like just telling someone that is already depressed that, oh, come out of it, get out of depression. It's not easy. You have to work on yourself. You have to learn how to wake up every day, do your little exercise, try to tell yourself that I need to go get out of my bed, I need to go out whether I like it or not. You understand? So all these therapies and support group, they will offer you tools to help you process your feelings, because whether you like it or not, feelings comes and go. There will always be feelings. Music is playing. So they will teach you coping skills to be able to rebuild your self-esteem. That's your low self-esteem that you have lost, that your confidence. When you join a support group or you go to visit a therapist, they will help you to bring all this back, and they will guide you to develop a safe leave plan in case you are planning to leave your partner. You can't just do it with a narcissist like that. You think is that's why a lot of people cannot leave that relationship. They have been planning to leave, but they can't do it themselves. So you need support group that will help you to bring back your self-esteem, your confidence, and what have you. You understand? So that's what we need, because we cannot do it on ourselves. And you cannot allow a man or a woman to be abusing you, or in the name of stay in a relationship. And what I don't even like more, that most African men do, especially Nigerian people, both the men and the women, some of them, they like to use abuse as a way of making jokes, or it's not everybody that likes that. For me, I call that a form of abuse and manipulating people to succumb to what they don't like. Because anything that you are doing to somebody and that person doesn't like it, but that person at the same time don't have the capacity to say stop, it's an abuse. But on the other hand, as human, whether you are married or you are in a relationship, you have the autonomy, you have the power to be able to say no to what you don't want. So when you keep on accepting it, meaning you are, because anything you tolerate, it means you already accept. Because when a behavior starts in your home or within your family or even among your friends, you should be able to stand up for yourself and tell the person that stop, this thing, I don't like it. Don't treat me like this, because I will never treat you this way. But a lot of people find it difficult to speak out. Be vocal. When you speak out, it doesn't mean that you are rude. No. Speak for yourself, because nobody will speak for you. It's only when you start speaking up for yourself that people around you will even make sure to say, oh, this thing that this person is saying, he or she is right. You don't treat people this way. She's not an animal, or he's not an animal. But when you keep quiet, a lot of people, they will also keep quiet until we start messing up around you. KLB, thank you for coming. As you come, please thumbs up the video. God bless you. Give me a thumbs up. You understand? So never allow people to misguide you, to misuse you, to belittle you, to do to you what they themselves cannot do to themselves. It's bad. Don't give people the privilege to kind of misuse you and put you into depression that you cannot come out of. No. It's a no for me. So, and you also don't abuse people. Don't talk to people anyhow. Don't treat people the way you don't want them to treat you, because it's a vice versa thing. But there are a lot of people, they want respect, but they can never give respect to another person. It's common with our older African people. They want you to respect them. It's among the men and the women. They want you to respect them, to call them mama, papa, uncle, auntie. But because they think, oh, they are older than you, they will never respect you. That's what we see in marriages as well, because we have given too much privileges to the men. As I said before, that most culture, they are thinking that men have the authority. They believe, because there's nowhere it is written that men have the monopoly over women, that they can treat them the way they want. They can talk to them anyhow. They can abuse them. I was in a place one day where a man was even saying that, oh, he have the right, because so long as he's married to his wife, if the wife does anything that he doesn't like, that he can flog the wife. Oh my goodness. I was like, really? Are you for real? Is your wife your child? Even your child, you don't even have the right to flog him or her. You understand? You can only caution somebody. You can tell the person that this thing you are doing is wrong. But he was speaking with audacity. You get it? So I was like, where have we lost it? Where does your strength lies? In inflicting pain on others. That's not nice. That's not the way God created the world. Because like yesterday, we were talking about kindness, about being kind and who to be kind to. I think a lot of people online yesterday said everybody deserves kindness. But to an extent, when you have been kind to some certain group of people and you feel that they are taking you for granted, my dear, divert your kindness to another person. But you can't just withhold it or just say to yourself, oh, from today onward, I'm not going to be kind anymore. You're also doing yourself. Because kindness is a virtue, according to myself. It's your human nature. God created everybody to be nice. God created everybody to have love. Despite the fact that a lot of people are thinking that love is a feeling. For me, I say no. When you are in a relationship or you are married, love is your everyday life. It's a routine thing that you do, and you grow. You learn it, you grow in it. You get it? So always be kind to yourself. Is what you give to yourself that you can also give to others. As I always say, you can't give what you don't have. Preach what you can do, and do the change that you want. If you don't want to be abused in your relationship or in your marriage, you too don't abuse other people. I didn't even know if it was loud. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. Even the Bible told us that we should do unto others what we wish that they do unto us. So if you want goodness to follow you, continue to do good to other people. If you want success, you want to be successful, do it for others. The prayer that you pray for other people, don't forget, God will make it happen to you also. So let's be nice to one another, whether you're in a relationship, you're in marriage. Your partner is not a stranger. But I see a lot of relationship, they treat their partners like strangers. Some of them, what they are there to, why they are in that relationship is what they can grab, what they can get. They are not even there. They don't have any concern for their partner. How will that relationship grow? Because normally when you grow even plants, I have some plants around. When you grow a plant, if you don't water it, the plant will die. So is our relationship, our marriage. If you don't water it and it's a one-sided thing, it won't work. But there are some people, some men, they want to be getting from the women, and some women also, they don't want to water, they want to be getting alone from the men. So those type of relationship or marriage, it will be 50-50. It will be wobbling. It will not be stable, because two people have to come together to make things work. It takes two to tango. Because when you have 20 pounds, the other person bring 20 pounds, or even 15 pounds, for instance, it don't have to be 50-50. That's where a lot of people are getting it wrong, because that will be a topic for another day anyway. There's no way you and your partner, you will be receiving the same salary, even if you are working in the same office. So we should also learn and try, according to my Benin parable, Adanegbe, to also try and listen to one another. Because there are some women that earn more than the men. There was this discussion has been on ground, but I have not brought it here. Maybe one of these days, it can be tomorrow. I will bring it on Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday, or we can leave it for Monday. Pick up Mondays. A lot of people are here, or we can also discuss it tomorrow anyway, if I don't come up with any topic. You understand? Where they were asking, if you are married or you are in a relationship, you are cohabiting, who do you think should pay the house rent? And a lot of people were just saying the men, the men, the men. Why will it be the men? Okay, for instance, the woman earn more than the man. Should the man also be the one to pay the house rent? It shouldn't be so. So that's why there are a lot of chaos in relationship, because a lot of people, they lie. They can never tell you the truth. Any marriage that you have seen that still work, that is still standing more than 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, they are still going. My dear, just know it. Have it at the back of your. It's not the work of one person. It's joint effort. That's why there's progress. Just know that the woman is watering and the man as well is watering. So it's not a one-sided relationship. Any one-sided relationship it will not work. It will just be stable for a while. I will start wobbling, because put yourself in the shoes of other people. When you have a relationship, you are the only one pouring. You are the only one watering. Won't you get tired at a point? No matter how you love the other person, a time will come, you will be feeling left out. You will even tell yourself that, oh, I'm tired, I want to, in fact, I'm done, because it's like I'm the only one in this relationship. It's like I'm befriending myself. It's like I'm marrying myself. Haven't you heard it from your friends or even family members? So that's what it can do to relationship and marriage when two partners are not involved, because you alone cannot do it. But with the effort of two people, you see a better marriage, you see a better relationship. That is how it, that is how God wants it to be. It's like you also in a group. A group, there's no input, there's nothing coming from everybody. It's only one person. There will come to a time the person will be fed up, the person will be tired as well, because a tree cannot make a forest. But with the effort of both men and women, things that you are thinking, oh, we cannot get it done, it will be get done, and it will be perfect. So let's try as much as possible, when you are in a relationship, don't be absent minded. Be an active listener, always listen. Avoid abuse. Don't allow anybody to body shame you. Don't allow anybody, whether it's your husband, to feel that he have the monopoly over you as a woman, to kind of talk down on you, or be like that man that says, oh, if my wife does anything wrong, I'm the husband, I married her, I can flog her. Really? No, that's not the right way to go. You can caution somebody, you can bring, when somebody is going astray, you can call the person, whether the person is your wife, is your husband, it doesn't really matter. You can speak out your mind, not in a rude way, just correct the person in love. I think when you correct somebody in love, even your children, they hear, they listen better, and they will change for the better than you shouting or trying to be coercive, or trying to, or when you are threatening somebody. Someone like me, I won't even listen to you, because that's the time I would like to do it and see what you can do. You understand? I will dare you to see how far you can go. But when you talk to people calmly, you understand, it's better. People will understand. You want it? You understand? So let's learn how to treat human beings, how to treat others like ourselves. I won't say better than ourselves. I usually say that because it's what you have that you can give. Treat yourself better. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself more. But don't forget that after God, as I always say, is yourself. Then after yourself is your household. Probably your husband if you don't have kids, or your wife. Then your kids comes. But people are still trying to kind of manipulate this. A lot of women will tell you, no, 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 no. It's my kids before my husband. That one is left for you to judge. I'm not here to tell you to do what I do. You understand? But don't forget that once you are in a relationship, once the children get to an adult age, they will disconnect from you. They won't be there emotionally 100% anymore. You see that your husband, that's why it's good for you to get married to your friend, you as a man, as a woman, because a time will come when the children are grown up, they will all leave. So it will still be you and your husband, or your husband and the wife. That's why you see in the developed world, like here that we are in the UK or in Europe, that we find it difficult when we came here, that when you see a white man, a white woman that will tell you that, oh, I don't want to have kids, it's like, oh, what is this one say? Is this one okay? They are okay because they have learnt with experience that children, you spend your money to take care of them, you do everything for them. But once they get to an adult stage, they will leave you for good, because they have their own life to live. But we weren't brought up like that in Africa. In Africa, we have all that perception about life. We have other opinions. So it's not what they think that we think. And we are living in a different world, because the way their country, their continent is wired is different from how Africa is wired. It's different from the upbringing that we have. But now it's beginning to change, mind you. It's beginning to change, because the world is evolving. People are evolving. African people are evolving. Forget about that we are shouting that there is no security, no light, inflation, cost of living is very high. Yeah, as well, it's the same thing. Cost of living is seriously high in the UK, but people are still living. You get it? So, my dear, don't allow anger to put you into trouble. Work on your anger management. Try to join support group. See a therapist, because if you don't do it, it will cost you a lot of problem at the end. So, jealousy, that thing you are thinking it will happen, it will never happen when you treat your partner the right way. There is no same partner that will leave a better partner to go and cheat with a shaft. It's not possible. So the reason that you are feeling the way you feel, probably because you are not good. So you are trying to tell yourself that, oh, once you see a better replacement, I will be replaced. So thank you all for listening. God bless you. I really appreciate. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mama the Super said thank you. Bye bye.